Round one.
We go. Robbie Adamson. Robbie hit hard. Adamson in the pink, catch by Billy Bolt.
Trying to keep that range, shooting those 1-2s early on is Adamson. Serna trying to come forward with that high guard in the southpaw stance.
The southpaw Robert Serna in the black metallic silver gladiator trunks.
It's not wet. I know, it's wet. It's just, no, it's not wet, it's shit.
Slip. Set some wetness on the canvas there. Yeah, the way he went down validates that. They wiped it off. The battle continues. Round number one. Mike Goldberg, my powerful partner, the Magic Man, former two-time world champion, Paulie Malignaggi from the Indigo at the O2 Arena in London, England, and these two men are pros.
And somehow Serna always winds up in this kind of fight where he's just gonna outwill you. And now you're stuck. If you draw yourself into this kind of fight with Serna, now you're stuck. And now he's not gonna get off you.
Fire fight, right? Oh, yeah. Good shot to the body.
And the thing's Adamson now, he's fighting, but now the problem he's got is he's going to be stuck in this kind of fight. Is he ready for that?
Good work in the clinch, which is allowed under BYB rules.
Cut there on the top of the left eye of Serna from that inside work.
Straight left to the body. Let him go. Box.
Serna 2-0, as I mentioned, a win here in October of last year.
Shot on the inside by Adamson, big right hand.
And a win in his debut fight of the night. Adamson is game, Paulie.
Yeah. Serna pressing him back, but he's responding with shots. And on the outside, he's got this awkward head movement that he punches off of, which, if you're going to be awkward, you got to be able to punch off of it if you're going to be, there's going to be any kind of trickery.
20 professional boxing bouts for Robbie Adamson. British pit fighting champion and an orange belt in kickboxing. He's covering up now.
High contact in this fight. Both of these guys are going to end up making this a battle of wills if this continues like this. Oh. I've seen Serna in this kind of fight. I know he's a guy who's durable in this kind of fight. Will Adamson be durable in this kind of fight? Oh, good body shots there by Serna. Remember, he's got that body shot stopping.
Let's go, baby! One.
Scores the knockdown late in the round.
5, 6, 7.
I mean, that nasty body shot to finish McLean here.
Oh, another good body shot there by Serna.
Just shut down the body, literally, of the brick. Round one in the books.
I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I don't know if it's like the referee was counting Adamson and he was coaching him to take a breath as well. The same time. You noticed that? Because I noticed that.
I did.
And I remember, he's the same guy who refereed Jet a little bit harder than he refereed Ruffle in the same fight. Just starting to question a little bit of hometown antics.
Yeah.
From now two times in a row, you know? I mean, this is one time okay, but now 2 fights in a row. Let's see.
No idea why I use that word, but it just sounds cool. Tomfoolery.
See some of the body attack of Serna there. Good action from both guys, honestly. Yeah, even Adams did some really good work in there. And obviously, Serna's face is showing the wear of it with that cut. But remember, Serna's got a sneaky body attack, as you mentioned. He's got a stoppage to the body. And in bare knuckle, it's a little bit less common. But Serna is a very, very good body puncher, even in this bare knuckle stuff.
And in the big picture, as delicate as your hands become, with no gloves, going to the body's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but
Round two.
I always thought that was a bit overrated because you got elbows there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
One of my fights that I broke my hand in with gloves, I actually broke it on an elbow, going to the body. You gotta expect, you go into the body, it's softer, but you gotta also expect your opponent is gonna try to block him with elbows.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, good shot there by Adamson. Caught Serna on the way in. That's a big knockdown.
So 1-1.
Caught him on the way in with a nice little short hooking right hand. And southpaws can be susceptible to that little right hook from the right-handed stance. It's not usually a hook, a punch you look for a right-hander to throw against another right-hander, but against a southpaw, it's an effective punch. And Adamson showed it there.
Big swing and a miss by Adamson, but then a great jab lands. We got ourselves a fight, Paulie.
Oh, yeah. These guys are going at it. I think Adamson also realizes his team needs a win here.
Yeah.
Combination by Serna.
Lead uppercut. Scores.
Adamson's got to be careful forcing those shots. You see Serna drop some stuff to the body off of that.
Serna is relentless in his attack.
And yeah, that's like I said, man. I mean, we've seen Serna in this kind of fight where it becomes a battle of attrition. He doesn't mind going right to the trenches.
Oh, right up the middle.
Wow. Good on Adamson to take that, man. A lot of guys will go down from a barehanded uppercut like that on the inside. Adamson is one tough nut to crack.
On 3 days' notice.
Yep, and if you're not careful, he'll throw some hard punches back, as Serna has found out earlier in this fight, earlier in this round, actually.
Another good shot by Serna.
Oh, two good hooks there by Serna from the right-handed stance. As Adamson's getting a little bit arm weary and he's falling in with that jab. He's got to be careful.
Again, short notice, and I think we're seeing the effects of that, Paulie.
Yeah, and also you see the effect of the body shots, too, I'll be honest. Serna, a very good body puncher. Probably, maybe the best body puncher I've seen in BYB. And he's showing it.
Those body shots will accelerate the emptying of your opponent's gas tank.
Well, we did used to have Seth Schaefer, too. He was a good body puncher.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, good body shots there. Adamson's starting to wear down a little bit. Now, how do you score this round? Because Adamson has the knockdown. Great point. Adamson answers that with a couple of shots to the face of Serna. He's saying, no, give me two, give me a 10-8 round, he's saying.
10 seconds, lad.
My goodness, and there's that body shot. Great flurry at the end for Robert Serna.
Yeah, and Adamson going back to the corner very, very slowly.
Listen to me.
And I'm telling you, the relentlessness of Serna does not stop, and that's what Adamson has weighing on his mind right now as he feels worn out, knowing that there's still 3 rounds to go. I'm telling you, it starts to weigh heavily when you're running out low and when your gas tank is running low. Little fan in the corner of Serna. Towel fan.
I gotta love that.
It never did anything for me, I gotta be honest with you.
No?
The towel fan, no, never. I did like the cold water though.
Yes, yes. And this is the first time of many times I've been in London where I actually felt that the weather was a lot like Georgia.
Georgia the state, not
Georgia the state,
country.
correct, yeah. As in hot and humid. 90 degrees today in London and heated up here inside the Indigo at the O2 Arena.
Round 3.
Round number 3. Serna's going to look for a quick finish
Yeah, he went
on
right
this
for the,
fight.
He went right for the body with the left hand and came up with a right hook to the head and backed up Adamson, and now he's going to try to get to work again and try to overwhelm his guy.
Adamson told us he is an influencer.
Oh, got a body punch
He's an
there.
adrenaline seeker. He's going to have to carry that adrenaline to help him with his cardio here.
I tell you, Adamson, you got to give him credit, man. He's trying to hang tough in there. He's starting to become more and more overwhelmed, but he is not going down as easily, man. And of course, Serna says, okay, I'll keep giving it to you to the body. Maybe that'll take the sting out of you. So, yeah, you see Adamson, how he reacts?
Yep.
Break, step off, let him go.
Pride of a fighter.
Going back to one of our fighters, Frazee told us earlier, it's not game over till the game is over.
Yeah. He's showing himself a little bit of arm wear as he throws a 1-2 and falls in himself.
Both men have scored a knockdown. The more dominant fighter has been Robert Serna. But Adamson is in this fight.
Oh, another big left hand there from Serna. But again, Adamson, a lot of these shots, man, guys go down. Adamson taking them. Oh, and again,
in the corner, changing levels, head, body.
One, two, three, four.
He scored a knockdown for Robert Serna. It is all over. Robert Serna finishes Robbie Adamson.
Yeah, takes a shoe.
big performance from Serna. He had earned this one, man. Adamson was not going to give it up easily. Serna's a very, very complete fighter. He throws good combinations to the head, to the body, mixes well. You know, great hand positioning even defensively as he's an aggressive fighter, while being an aggressive fighter anyway. And Adamson was not going away that easily, man. He was taking some shots that not only would bring down most guys, but would also take the fight out of them, if anything. And not only did he not take the fight out of him, he was throwing hard shots back at times. He was surprised he said him scoring his own knockdown. But eventually it was too much, and he was overwhelmed by Serna. But got to give credit to Adamson even in defeat. You see the consistency, mental and physical pressure of a guy who just doesn't get off him. You see Adamson, every once in a while, he'd show some life. And one of those punches actually was what scored a knockdown around previous round when he was just surprised, came with a surprising big shot. But eventually you see Serna having the presence of mind to throw some shots hard, some shots soft, position them and place them differently, trying to get to the body. And eventually, ref had seen enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Clive Allison calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner by TKO and still undefeated and picking up another win for his team tonight for the International Bare Knuckle Cup, Robert Serna.